The year is 2035, and the world has experienced dramatic changes in the past 15 years. Climate change impacts have intensified with prolonged heat waves, floods, wildfires, and rising sea levels. Crop failures have led to food shortages and rising food prices. The COVID-19 pandemic highlighted vulnerabilities in global supply chains and exposed problems with our linear take-make-waste economic model. After the crisis of the 2020s, businesses, governments, and individuals began to realize that fundamental changes were needed. Many started questioning the principle of unlimited economic growth in a world with finite natural resources. The idea of a circular economy, an industrial system that minimizes waste and the use of virgin materials, began gaining traction. The concept of building an economy based on reuse, repair, refurbishment, and recycling caught on quickly. Businesses began to redesign products to be more durable, modular, and recyclable. Companies like Patagonia made product repairs and renewals a core part of their business model. Circular products and services like tool sharing, product leasing, and reuse centers became mainstream. Governments at multiple levels began implementing policies to shift from linear to circular economic models. Many countries adopted recycling and waste reduction targets, extended producer responsibility laws requiring manufacturers to take responsibility for the post-consumer management of their products were passed. Governments began incentivizing the circular economy through subsidies, tax credits, and green procurement policies that favored circular products and services. Consumer behavior and cultural attitudes also began to shift. People started valuing experiences and access over physical ownership. The stigma around reused, refurbished, and second-hand goods faded away. Repair cafes and fix-it clinics sprung up across towns and cities. People began demanding that governments and businesses design products and systems with sustainability and circularity in mind. By 2035, these changes have started to add up. The shift to renewable energy and electrification of transportation has significantly reduced greenhouse gas emissions. Recycling rates for plastics, electronics, and other materials have increased sharply, reducing the need for virgin raw materials. Product lifespans have increased as designers focus on durability, modularity, and recyclability. More products are built to be repaired, reused, refurbished, and ultimately recycled at the end of life. Business models that enable sharing, leasing, and product as a service are on the rise. The foundation for a circular future is being built through ongoing innovation. Advances in robotics, artificial intelligence, and 3D printing are enabling more efficient recycling and remanufacturing processes. New mechanical, chemical, and enzymatic recycling technologies are being developed that widen the range of materials that can be recycled. Improvements in design for disassembly, modularity, and recyclability are allowing more products to be reused and refurbished. However, the journey towards circularity is just beginning. Many obstacles and challenges remain. Scaling up circular systems while meeting rising demand will require significant changes in infrastructure, supply chains, and logistics. Resource extraction and landfilling remain staples of the present economy. Government policies still incentivize linear growth over sustainability and circularity. As the world enters the 2040s, the shift towards a circular economy continues to build momentum. Businesses realize that sustainability and circularity are key drivers of competitiveness and resilience in an increasingly resource-constrained world. Governments implement more comprehensive policy frameworks to support the transition, and individuals demand more sustainable products and services that reduce waste and pollution. Progress is made in fits and starts, with inevitable setbacks along the way. The story of how our global economic system adapts or fails to adapt to the constraints of a finite planet will determine the well-being of future generations. As the lessons of the 2020s sink in, However, there is growing hope that humanity will rise to the challenge of building a truly circular and sustainable economy for the 21st century and beyond. The next 15 years will be critical in either cementing this shift or falling short of it. The choice is ultimately ours to make. Subscribe.